Hello budgeters, welcome to Fun Filling Friday, and today I'm filling in my sinking funds. So I'm just going to be filling out my budget. This is a zero-based budget, which is the way Dave Ramsey sets up his budget. And the first thing I'm going to do is put in my husband's conduit amount that he got paid, and he actually made a penny less than what his normal paycheck is, but I'm sure that is just because he has a base salary that he makes a year and maybe it was off a little bit. And anyway, we also got some supplemental money that I'm also going to be budgeting. We got $2,000 back from the sale of our home, that when we put earnest money down on the house, we ended up not being able to buy the house that we got, but our realtor had a backup offer for the house we were buying, and part of her deal was that we could get our earnest money back. So we feel really lucky that she was able to help us get our earnest money back. So that was a huge blessing. And the first thing that we do is we pay our tithing on what my husband's income was, and we are also doing a $10 fast offering, which is just where we fast for a meal and we put whatever we would have eaten during that meal, we give it to our church to help out people who are in need in our area. So that will be going on first. I need to make a note at the bottom that we need to pay tithing of $258.07. Because just putting it on here doesn't get the tithing paid, and that leaves us with a balance of $4,522.07. So we should be able to fill in all of our sinking funds today. And let's see. So we paid the tithing. We should be in the next 2 weeks. I'm not so worried about getting all of this money paid because I actually will be paid on Friday of next week. I won't be making that full $1,600 because we had some bad weather this week, and so I only made about $400 this week when I should have made $800. But I think we'll still have enough that we can cover all of these bills. So that's going to be nice. So I don't even have to worry about what's remaining this Fun Filling Friday. So we're going to put $100 in our house repair, making this account $190. We don't need to put any money into our medical deductible because we've already met the amount that we needed for our medical deductible. We're going to put $50 in our car account, making this $650. And $50 in our dog account. I'm actually going to do $60 so that he's out of the red, but the reason why we are over in that account is because he got his haircut yesterday. We actually paid yesterday. I just didn't do the budget yesterday. So it's Saturday when I'm filming this, and I should have done it on Friday, but basically the money was there. He got his haircut. And yard care, we had our lawnmower break, which is why we were lower. That's why we were in debt in the lawn care account, is because I had to pay some neighbor boys a few times to cut our grass well, and we had to pay for the repairs of our lawnmower. So now we're positive 25 in that account. We're positive 921 in the dog account. Prescriptions and therapy will get a positive $50. And we had a negative $27.58, making this positive $22.42. And the reason why this account was negative was because I had just filled a prescription and it just wasn't working very well for me. So I had to go, I went back to what the medication that I was taking before. And so I had just filled up a medication and then I switched it 2 days later. And so I paid, so I have a full bottle of medicine right now that I paid for that is basically non-usable. The children's needs gets $20 in this account, in the children's needs account, and this account was also negative because my son, when we went on our trip to Disneyland, his grandpa bought him a Mickey Mouse figurine that he's 2 years old and he is so attached to it. It goes everywhere. He sits with it in his car seat. He takes it on rides in his little tricycle. Like, he sleeps with it, and so it's getting so beat up and dirty, and I realize that I need to have a backup like now so that I can start rotating them out so that I can wash them. So that's what's going on with that. Clothing and hair account gets $50, making this a positive $75. Dental accounts get $20, making this a positive $180. Vision account gets $10, making this $30. Passport account gets $10, making this $30. Somebody was talking on my Facebook about how if my husband and I feel like our vision is getting poor, we should go check it out sooner than later. I actually did go to the doctor, like the eye doctor, recently after I started realizing it was getting poorer, but they just said I have a slight stigmatism, and I have some glasses that I can wear for it right now that make it fine, but I just feel like if it gets worse, I just want to keep building up that account. And my husband's kind of the same way. Like, we just are having a little bit of trouble seeing at night, and we just need to make sure we're wearing our glasses. But I feel like the older we get, we just need to keep building that up. Amazon Prime is a new account that I just added because we do have Amazon Prime, and it's been surprising us each week with or it surprises me every month because I forget that we have to pay that bill. So we're starting to put $10 aside in the Amazon Prime account. Food storage is getting a $40, making this account a positive $40. And just to see where I'm at, I still have $4,000 that I'm okay budgeting. Our anniversary account gets $50, making this account positive $300. Our family vacation account gets $100, making this a positive $330. Was that right? Was it? Yeah, $330. Christmas account gets $100, making it $500. Okay, here is where my husband and I splurged a little bit. In our house wants account, we are going to put $230. And we did buy a couch. So before, I think last month, we put $700 into a couch fund, or like $770, and then this is going to make this couch fund an even $1,000. Anyway, we did buy that couch. We're still going to put that 200, well, let's just do the balance actually. Let's do $581.72. Let's do like $590. So we're going to put $590 in there, making this account a positive $828. So here is the $8.28 that is. Here's the thing on the couch. So we actually paid for it using, we have a credit card, so we're not Dave Ramsey purists, but we paid for it using we had like cash on our credit card, like $1,300 of money on our credit card, and I told my husband that I wanted to actually cash that out instead of just letting it accumulate, because I was worried that if we didn't cash it out, like, what if something happened to that money? And we always said that we wanted that money to go towards a Disney World account. I guess it was $1,159.03. So for fun, I just put it in this Disney World account after we cashed that out. But that's really how we paid for the couch, so we weren't ever in debt on the couch. I just wrote down on paper that that's where the money went, but that's actually how we paid for it. But now that we have an extra supplemental income with that $2,000 we got back, I'm just going to put the $590 here and make the House Wants account a positive $828. And then our Disney World account, this money we can actually see is there, which is $1,159.03, which we have a goal that we wrote it down 2 years ago, so in 8 years from now. So when we initially made it, we had a 10-year goal that we would take our children to Disney World. So that is just how we were going to do it, is we were going to use our credit card rewards to do that. So I don't know if that makes sense. If it doesn't, feel free to ask me questions and I'll try to explain it better on paper how we did that, but that's kind of how it worked out. Electronics gets 50 accounts, making this account positive 210. Disneyland Someday account gets a positive $5, making this 40. And we have this Disneyland Someday because we can drive to Disneyland, so we're thinking we do a Disney trip in the next couple of years, and then when our kids are around 10 years old, 10 and 9, that's when we're going to go do a big Disney World trip. Health and fitness account gets a positive $25, making this a positive 33. Birthdays and holidays gets a $75, making this it still is negative. It's negative 1153, but I'm okay with this because I've done my birthday and holiday budget throughout the entire year, and May is a crazy month. We have so many birthdays in that month, but then we have some months where we don't have hardly anything coming, and I just know if I pay $75 a month with all of the birthdays and holidays that I will equal out to zero at the end of the year, that we have everything for the entire year budgeted. And so even though this shows negative, as we go throughout the months, it will start building back up again, and then we'll start spending it, and then at the end of the year it should have a zero balance. Eating out gets $100, and we typically eat out on Friday nights, and so because I'm making this on Saturday, and we had a negative 1491, but now it's positive 8509. So that account has 8509 in it, and this is what we'll use for the rest of the month to eat out. Impromptu giving gets $60. We're trying to get up to that, so that makes it $106.35. And we're going to be sending $100 to my niece who has decided to serve a mission. My husband's Mad Money gets $100, making his account $152.72. And you guys, this is really embarrassing, but I spent my Mad Money. I have nothing to say about this except for I went in the whole $55.99. So now I will have a positive $44.01. It was, I don't know, I feel like I just needed a little bit of retail therapy. I feel like, I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to spend some money, and I did it. So now I have positive $44.01, and hopefully for the rest of the month I can do better. Our family reunions account gets $25, making this, we were like 18 cents negative in family fun / reunion, and so now this makes it a positive $482. Please feel free to criticize all of our negative spending. I know it is bad that we have been spending money that we actually haven't allocated, so feel free to tell me about how awful that is in the comments below, because I agree. I totally agree with you. Date nights gets $100, making this account $110.82. Okay, so I am just going to fill these sinking funds right now. I'm not going to worry about how much we're going to be putting in baby step 3 or any of that sort of thing at this point in time, because right now I'm just going to wait until, because we have a Fun Filling Friday next week, and then we have like 3 more paychecks, and we've already filled all of our sinking funds. Holy moly. I love it when swimming lesson season starts and I start getting an income. It's such a nice feeling, because this is when we're going to be doing the bulk of our savings. So I think our next Fun Filling Friday will be more of a meeting, or probably I'm going to make one of those charts as to how much money we want to be saving towards our baby step 3. And then I'll be coloring that in, so that is kind of or how that's going to go, and probably put in a few bills or something along those lines. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope your budgets are working out the way that you want them. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I love hearing from you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.